us officially to the end of today's show. I'd like to invite Gayatri and Raveena, the stars of today's show, on stage. Okay, I guess I need a minute. So I do have a couple of more interesting lost and found items. A little anklet that I seriously cannot claim is too small for me. But somebody must be really happy with my emceeing tonight because they decided to leave me a ton of blank checks. Okay. Nitin Sharon Thampi. Please claim your checkbook. Gayatri and Raveena.
Thank you all so much for coming. Bear with us. This is going to be long because a lot of people have contributed to this very special day. Thank you all so much for coming to our arrangettam today. It really means a lot that you took your time to support us on such an important day. When I first started dancing on stage, I must have been around 3 or 4 years old, and those were basic dances which Sunidanti and my mom and Hanatu would just choreograph, and my friends and I would just dance for Onam programs or Christmas programs. Then, slowly, I started dancing for more programs, and Julian came along and choreographed these amazing pieces for us and more events, and my passion for dancing evolved. When I was 6 years old, my parents knew that I loved dancing, and they asked me if I wanted to join Bharatanatyam classes with Devu, since we always danced together. As a clueless 6-year-old, I decided to join, not knowing how much hard work and dedication it took to learn a classical dance form. Along with Devu, I walked into Vidyanti's garage, but nervous but excited to see what awaited. I walked in and I saw Vidyanti with a great big smile, and from that instant I knew this is what I wanted. This was my passion. History repeated itself when Vidyanti asked Devu if I wanted to do an arrangettam with her, and to myself I thought, yeah, sure, how hard could it be? Again, I didn't realize that it took a lot of hard work and dedication to do an arrangettam. With that, we started our practices last September, waking up at 4 in the morning, 3 days a week just to get to Vidyanti's house. And when summer rolled along, waking up at 6 in the morning, 5 days a week, preparing for this day. Each morning, I would sleep on the way to Vidyanti's house and dance half awake, and honestly, I don't know how Vidyanti bared with us and me this whole year from the day I started. I was always that kid in the corner of the class who tried to get out of pieces because I was too lazy to dance. But somehow Vidyanti and everyone in class always laugh at my jokes and always support me. So thank you, Vidyanti, so much for teaching me about Bharatanatyam and dealing with my weird personality. Vidyanti has a lot of patience and supports you a lot. She made this arrangettam practice bearable by saying that we were getting better when we probably weren't, and just giving us assistance and support in any way she could. Even though you always correct me on my Kaishiddham because I was so bad, and basically say as it was some sort of like mantra, she would say every day. She'd be like, Raveena, Kaishiddham, Raveena, Kaishiddham. It was getting pretty bad. But you would still support us, and you're still the best dance teacher anyone could have. From the 9 years that I've known Vidyanti, she always related to us kids. For example, she would watch the same movies as we did, and always be on top of what was new. Rather than a teacher, she was more like a friend. And thank you so much, and thank you to Vidyanti's family who also came today. It would not be possible without you. And of course, I would like to thank my whole family, both my Acha, Amma, and Cheta. They have done endless amount of work, and I can't thank them enough. Thank you, Acha, my Uber driver, for, for waking up early in the morning to take me to dance class along with Devu. Some days you would have work all night long, and still you would take me to dance class without complaining. You have done a lot, and thank you for listening to me complain in the car and just bearing along with dance practice. You always make every car ride to the arrangettam practice or Mohiniyattam classes better by making jokes and making us laugh. And looking back at all those times that I've been ever lazy to do something or was ever rude to you, I honestly do feel guilty, but oh well. So thank you all. Thank you for all the back, leg, arm massages, everything you've done. With you, I made this journey possible. I know this arrangement would not be possible without you. I know that you're gonna probably tell everyone after this, and you're gonna be like, I have no money, Nair paisilla. I have no money because all the money was spent by me. But thank you again for believing me. Dinner's not due, right? Okay, great. It better be. And Amma, my sweet Amma, thank you for everything you've done. My mom always says that she knows nothing about dance, and it's true, she does know nothing. I would always make fun of her whenever she asked me if my Tilana was the first piece I was doing or what was my Varna, because she would ask me constantly, because she never understood what all these pieces meant. But besides that, thank you so much for adjusting all my costumes and fixing them, making these decorations for the stage, and giving me back rubs when my back was paining, and doing anything and everything you could to make this arrangettam process as smooth as possible. You're the best, and I love it when you try to do Bharatanatyam but everyone in the house just laughs, or when you try to sing and it sounds like a dying cat. It's okay.